English Leap Podcast.
From Learn English through real debates.
Welcome, everyone. Let's talk about an interesting topic today: physical money versus digital money.
I'm excited. So let me start by asking, what is good about physical money?
Well, in simple terms, cash is very important for freedom and privacy.
I see.
People can control their spending better using coins and bills, and it feels very real, you know?
Really? I mean, digital money is so fast and practical nowadays. It is like, cards, mobile payments, and even cryptocurrencies.
Exactly. But physical money helps people avoid digital risks such as hacking and privacy breaches.
Right.
I mean, cash doesn't leave an academic background in a bank's record or any online trace.
Interesting, but let me explain. Digital money can outline procedures that are very modern and safe. In other words, the technology behind digital systems is always improving safety measures.
Of course, but the most ideal thing is control.
Got it.
With physical money, you can literally see each coin and bill. It gives you financial independence.
But in simple terms, digital transactions are processed quickly. They are convenient and use clear procedures that are, well, streamlined. They can help people manage their money in a fast way.
I agree digital money has its speed. However, when you hold cash, you feel, grounded. It helps people who are not as comfortable with technology.
Let me tell you, in our modern world, almost everyone uses digital tools. By the way, digital payments work with scholarship programs and academic backgrounds. Banks use these procedures to safely move money, you know?
Oh, I see what you mean. But actually, many argue that physical money protects people. For example, when you are shopping, using cash often makes you spend less.
Exactly.
It's like having a budget in your wallet.
Interesting, but I don't think so. With a credit card or mobile payment, you can keep an accurate record of your expenses. In simple terms, it is easier to track spending.
Let me explain. Cash is anonymous. It gives you privacy. Not every movement of your money is tracked by a system. So, it is sometimes safer for personal data.
But in other words, digital money is protected by strong security procedures. Banks use encryption and fraud detection. I mean, right now, many systems are almost unhackable.
To be more specific, while digital systems have benefits, they also can be a target for hackers. It's like, a risk. Even if that's why, sometimes cash is preferred by people who worry about digital theft.
I see. True. But consider this. Digital money can be used even when you are on the go. It is convenient for shopping online or paying bills quickly. In simple terms, you can do everything without carrying a wallet full of cash.
Yes, convenience is great. However, let me tell you, there are people who prefer physical money because they like to feel the notes in hand. At least, that is their free choice.
Right now. I mean, it's like this. The most ideal thing is to have modern methods that benefit society as a whole. With digital money, you can even save on printing and transporting cash.
Okay, got it. But I also believe that using cash supports local economies. It is very simple. When you pay with cash, you can talk face-to-face with a seller, and that builds community trust.
By the way, digital payments are expanding. They offer methods that, to be honest, make payments secure. For example, there are academic studies that show digital transactions reduce delays and errors.
Let me explain. Cash is not connected to any network. So, if there is a system failure, you still have your money. This gives many people a sense of safety that is hard to replace.
I see what you mean, but then again, with digital money, there is always a backup. Banks have procedures to restore your accounts if something goes wrong. In simple terms, it is like having an insurance plan for your money.
That's interesting. I must say, though, that for many, the idea of digital money also means losing control. I mean, these systems outline a lot of procedures that some people worry about, like tracking every purchase.
Yeah, I can understand that concern. However, in simple terms, digital money also provides benefits like fast transactions, and it is managed by experts who follow strict rules. It sounds good when you think about it.
As I was saying, privacy is very important. Physical money can't be hacked because it doesn't sit online. In other words, It is completely independent of digital systems.
Right, exactly. To be specific, with digital money, you have certain levels of security that are checked with each transaction. And let me tell you, technology is still ongoing improvement over time.
But then, there is the issue of fees. Digital payments sometimes include hidden fees or require a bank account. In simple terms, not everyone has access to a bank to manage digital money.
I see what you mean. That is a good point. However, many digital wallets are becoming free to use. They outline procedures that help even those with a low academic background get the basic service. Personed, exactly.
Also, using cash makes it easier to control spending. It's like having a budget for every day. I mean, you only have what you can hold, and that is a great way to avoid overspending.
Right, I understand that. I agree that budget control is good. But digital tools now offer apps that show your spending in simple graphs and charts. In other words, they help you learn your spending habits and save money.
That's interesting. But I still worry about digital risks, such as online fraud. Let me tell you, for some people, the physical form of money just feels safer.
Really? I mean, actually, banks work hard to prevent fraud. They check every digital transaction. In simple terms, this adds a layer of security that, in some cases, might be even better than carrying cash.
I don't think so. Cash is not connected to any system. No hackers, no fees, and no academic databases involved. It is like a natural way to keep control over your money.
Exactly, I get it. In other words, digital money is like using a modern tool. It is fast, clear, and very practical for everyday life. Also, it is a sign of progress in our society. Besentut sale. Of course.
Let me explain further. The most ideal thing is to have a choice. For many, physical money reminds them of simpler times. It gives a feeling of independence and is part of our traditions.
I see what you mean. Well, I think, by the way, digital payments may bring more opportunities. For example, they reduce the use of physical resources. In other words, less paper is used, and that is good for the environment.
Interesting perspective. However, I worry that digital money can lead to too much dependence on technology. I mean, if a system goes down, what do you do?
That's a fair point. Exactly. But banks have backup systems, and procedures are in place for emergencies. It is like having a safety net. In simple terms, it shows that modern money is ready for challenges.
I see, and I do appreciate that. Still, for many, the tactile feel of cash offers control and privacy, which makes them feel free.
Right now, and I understand that. Digital money is just like the way forward for fast transactions and secure records. It is very useful for online business and global trade.
You're right. As I was saying, physical money also builds trust in local communities. It creates face-to-face interactions, which is very important for society.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, interesting point. But let me tell you, digital money has benefits for many users. It gives them freedom in another way. You can pay bills anytime and anywhere. In simple terms, it offers convenience.
At least, I can agree with that. Both physical and digital money have clear strengths. It's a debate about balancing tradition and modern technology.
Exactly. So, for you, what is better, physical money or digital money?
And for our listeners, what is better for you, physical money or digital money?
Your progress doesn't end here. To keep improving your speaking and listening skills, explore more debates by clicking on the next video.